Hello, people of the internet. So, if you saw in a recent post, um, I mentioned that people around me don't like who I become or who I am when I'm working on these tiny SCX30s. The tiny little Phillips screws are driving me batty. But if you remember, I did attempting to make a monster truck. This is off of one of those other cars. I stole the body off for this video, but there's a monster truck in the making back there. Um, but these tiny little screws I have come up with, well, it probably needs a better flashlight, but it has a little light, a tiny little Phillips. I've been given these Phillips screwdrivers, so I have this. I have the one that comes with it. So you get the nut remover and the tiny little hex, but no Phillips, so I had to get something. But I've been working on trying to lower one of these. Um, I got this kit. It is a 3D printed kit from a guy on the internet, one of the Facebook groups, and you can see it is a 3D printed frame or chassis. Um, Not the best quality. I'm not sure why it's clear. I'm not sure why there's 1,000 choices for um, shocks, and the end here is not quite robust enough to put the piece on that goes on here. And then there is another piece that's supposed to go across the uh, chassis in the front to do a magnet to hold it in place. I haven't figured that one out yet because my screw holes don't quite line up. So I feel like I'm kind of giving up on trying to get this to work, even though I've gotten this far. Is that on? Let's turn it on. All right, so the point is to try to, that just slides in and then there'll be magnets in the front to try to make a lowrider truck. It still needs the battery mount, but if you put it in place, we can give you an idea how blistering speed this has. Now, this is the chassis from the Bronco, so it's not the higher speed one that the C10 normally has, but this is the C10 LowRider. There you have it. What do you think? Yeah, that's what I said. It's great. So I made another one of my own, and we'll have a little race. Teal one, black one. I'm gonna give the black one a head start, and you guys can see who wins. Well, that just zipped across the damn desk and crashed, but it's still alive. It is alive and kicking. Just park that one over there and finish the race with the black one. Now, does it function? Sure. Get that body mounted, and you have a functional 3D printed chassis with a cool lowrider, parts truck or something. The lowrider SCX30. Does it need the more powerful motor? Yes. I'm considering continuing this if I can figure out a way to mount the front, which can't be that hard, but figure out a way to mount the front uh, piece, because anything can be fabricated. I don't have a 3D printer, but if I could draw it up, I could certainly get it to function so that we had a lowrider parts truck. All right. However, now that being said, this is turned all the way up to 100%, and that's my top speed. Could be fun. So could the toys that they sell at Walmart. However, this remote for the teal one is only set to 50, if you can see that in the light. And yeah, it's a little bit faster. Might I say, it is probably too fast for the desk at 50%. Oh, and there you have it. Off the desk it goes. Caught it. It's safe. So here's what we have. This is my Speed Demon SCX30 parts truck. It is not an SCX30 anymore. Only thing left is the body. So to make an SCX30 faster, you have to do this basically. I still have to glue the magnet in place, but that's what the washer or the magnet washer in the back is for. This is not an SCX30. This is a Team Associated SR27. Very similar remote. It even has some, if you can see that as I wiggle it, you can certainly hear it. It has some motion when you're steering that. Like and subscribe, and I'll let you know how you can shut that off. I think. I still have, there's a spot you can push, and you push a button and it turns that off. I don't remember what it is offhand, but I think it's this little hole right up in here. So associated SR27 with the SCX30 body mounted onto it, utilizing this. I had to remove the main suspension link, but magnet that's got to be glued in place still. I took a piece of plastic from Corner Bead or Corner Guard, in case you're wondering where to get a hunk of plastic. This thing used to be 4 feet long, and this is all I have left. So it comes in handy to have some plastic laying around. Has some foam pieces mounted inside here, and it basically slides up into there. The body mounts in the front have a little piece of rubber tubing around it. And then to make sure it doesn't fall off, we throw a magnet in the bed like that, and it keeps it from falling off. I had to do the magnet because there really is nothing holding it on except for friction with the rubber tubing around the body post that the SR27 has. But there you have it. It is a Speed Demon. Now it's only 2-wheel drive. The front wheels are not moving, just the rear. But that's at 50%, and that's at 100. I doubt I can do 100 on the desk, but hey, I'm game. Now you're probably wondering, how did you figure that one out, Jeff? Well, if you recall, this is my first car. It has the associated SR27 extended slightly to give it the right wheelbase. This one is the correct wheelbase for the, where's the body at? This one. So if you were to put that on there, it works out for you wheelbase wise. I did skinny up the front just to tuck it in so that we didn't have it. It comes with that. You just swap it out. Pretty easy. 6 screws and careful balancing, but you can do it with the tires on. I'm getting pretty good at that actually. So it comes with a new steering arm and top cover, bottom cover to skinny it up from what it was when it's wide. But there you have it. It's the perfect width for the SCX30. And like I said, probably the fastest one out there right now because it is no longer an SCX30. It is a SR27, and it looks cool. Lights are non-functioning at the moment. There's that cool blue light inside there. I think I want to chrome up those wheels. Those are the wheels that come with the SR27. Um, by the way, if you did buy the kit, it comes with wheels and 3D printed wheels and 3D printed tires. Um, I bought a set of SCX30 rims, and the tires off the SR27 fit perfectly over that. And you can see I got the wider in the back and skinnier in the front version that comes with this vehicle, I think. Actually, no, it comes with the Nissans. The Datsun, the red one, has skinny tires front and back. But if I could have figured out a way to mount this, um, and with the proper magnet that goes in place of this, then I would have been all set and had my lowrider. It has a nice stance to it. It's even a little bit nicer than what this has, although this is falling off the railroad track. I want to make sure it's centered, but you can see how it's just a little bit taller than that one, but that one doesn't have a front body mount. And here in the back, I'm actually sitting lower than, but he has suspension. Mine does not have any suspension, just to barely give on the rear pod for the motor. But to make a long story short, click like and subscribe and stay tuned for a running video of this thing, probably on the back of my truck and coming soon. So have a nice night and keep on RCing.